Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today I have my long-awaited corset training or waist training video for you guys. So I have my corset right here with me, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you what corset training is, where I got my corset, some things to look for when you're shopping for yours, if you want to go ahead and do it, is it safe, my personal tips and tricks, how I use my corset. I'm also going to show you guys a whole bunch of before and after pictures so you can see my progress, and I'm also going to be showing you guys a demo of how I put it on and just some kind of personal tips that I use of how I wear it throughout the day, how long, how many days, all that stuff. So all the information you guys have been asking me for quite a while, it's all going to be here in one video. So first order of business, what exactly is corset training and is it safe? Corset training, or waist training as some people call it, is pretty much body modification or body modification process. You can lose up to 6 inches from your waist through corset training. The question of is it safe is a great controversy because a lot of people feel that it's not, some people feel that it is. I personally have never had any issues with it. Of course, as with all things, you can't force yourself or you can't kind of wear the corset too tight. You just have to follow certain guidelines and take your time with it, and over time you do see a difference. This is not a substitute for diet and exercise. Again, corset training is not a substitute for diet and exercise, but when combined with diet and exercise you do see a big difference or a quicker difference. But you have to make sure that you are exercising apart from corset training and eating right, and you know, just doing all that other healthy lifestyle stuff. As with anything, this is not a magic solution, it's just a helper. In the, I guess, Hispanic culture, after we have children, even like not even after we have children, but all the time, we believe in waist cinchers and fajas or things like that. So after I had my son, I did do corset training, and it took me a while at first after I had him. If you guys see my weight loss video of how I lost 60 pounds after I gave birth, then you'll see like the whole story of that. But I did corset training as well, and it helped me out. So I decided a couple of months ago to revisit corset training and do it again so I could get a nice little waist for the summertime. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a whole bunch of pictures of before I started corset training this time around and my results. If you guys follow me on Instagram, my Instagram is at BarbieBabyMUA. I'll write it down right here, but you guys have seen a lot of pictures, especially when I was in LA, because it's kind of cold in New York right now, so I'm not really able to show off my figure yet. But when I was in LA, I was wearing a bunch of crop tops and stuff, and you guys were really able to see exactly how cinched in my waist looked. Okay, so now my personal tips and tricks for ordering corsets. This is my corset right here. I like underbust corsets personally just because I feel that they're more comfortable. I don't like to feel like I'm just all completely strapped in all the way head to toe. The most important thing that you want to look for is steel boning, which is basically these rods that are in the corset throughout the corset. I believe mine has 28 steel bones, but I could be mistaken. But you want to look for steel boning. You don't want these things to be made out of plastic. A lot of costume corsets have the boning made out of plastic rods, which is not appropriate for corset training. So you need steel rods. They are more comfortable, it's not going to snap, and it's just going to keep everything in place better. I purchased mine online from a website called corset-story.com. No affiliation, this is not sponsored, nothing like that. I know I get those questions all the time. I did this because I wanted to do it. I did the research, I found the website, I decided to buy it, and I think I paid about $80 for this. Now, when you're ordering your corset training as a whole, it's said that you can lose up to 6 inches from your waist. Now, you're supposed to do it gradually. So let's say you're like a size 29 waist, you're supposed to go down about 3 inches when you're picking your corset. So if you're a 29, you would get like a size 26 corset, something like that. And then you would wear it and tighten it up. You know, as you wear it, you're going to pull the strings to be a little bit tighter. And once this back part is able to close completely like this, that you don't see like the crisscross in the middle, that's when you would order your next corset and go down another size. Now, that's the proper way to do it, so of course I'm going to tell you guys the proper way to do it. My way of doing it, I haven't been working in about 2 years, so I wasn't going to buy an $80 corset and then in a couple of months buy another $80 corset. So I was about a size 27 waist, or 27 and a half, 28 at the time. So I wanted to be back down to a size 22 waist, which is what I had before. So I just bought a size 22 corset, because they do come sized in inches. So my size 22 means this is for a 22-inch waist. And I will include the website of where I got my corset down in the bottom description box. There are different websites. You guys can just Google corset training. You'll get a whole bunch of information and different sites. Just be sure to look for steel boning. That's one of the most important things, and how to choose your size appropriately. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and do a little demo of how I put it on and tell you guys how I wear it and all that stuff, and also the benefits that I find through corset training, why I actually like to wear my corset. Alright guys, so I'm wearing like leggings and just like a cotton t-shirt so you guys can really see, but this is my waist right now. I haven't measured my waist, so I don't know what size I would be, but this is the area of your waist. When you look for your waist measurement, it's the smallest area up here, not down here. So here is a side view just without the corset. Now your corset is going to come with this extra kind of flappy part. It's just to kind of protect the skin, and I have it upside down. It's just to kind of like protect the skin when you first get it, that you still have all this empty gap. It's so it doesn't bother your skin. Personal little tips and trick number 1. Supposedly people wear it like underneath all their clothes. I have very dry skin, especially in the wintertime. My skin gets even drier, so I personally don't wear it under my clothes. Since it is wintertime now, we wear layers anyway, so I'll wear like a little t-shirt like this and wear it on top of the t-shirt, which you're gonna see right now, and then I'll just put like a sweater on top or anything like that. If you're not able to do that, you can always just wear it underneath all your clothes, which is the proper way to wear it anyway. I'm just a little bit of a pain in the tushy, and it just, I don't know, it bothers me because I have dry skin, and it gets my skin even more dry and a little bit flaky, and I don't like that. But it's just another option to share with you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and hold the little flappy part. Ooh, hold the little flappy part closed, and that goes in the back just like that, and then I'll bring it around and just start. I like to do the top button and the bottom button first, and then just to get it in place, and then I go back in and I get the other ones in. Mine has 5 little buttonholes. So just like that, that's how I wear it. And what I'm going to do is grab the strings in the back and just pull to tighten. So I'm going to tighten it to about right there, if you guys can see. And then I bring it to the front, and I just do like a little crossover just to kind of hold it in place, tighten it a little bit more, and bring it to the back again and just tie it up. It's usually easier when somebody else is around because they can help you tie it nice and tight, but we do what we gotta do. So there you go. There's my corset on the back and the front. So my tip and trick number 2. This is all just my little make it more comfortable for myself tips. I don't like to wear underwire bras when I have my corset on, but I feel like it digs into the underwire, and the underwire digs into my skin, which is uncomfortable. So I just try to wear like a comfortable cotton bra with no underwire, or a sports bra or something like that. Again, it might not even bother you, just something to keep in mind for yourself. So my third little kind of tip and trick is when you are first starting corset training, don't make it too tight. Just make it relatively loose, just so you could kind of get used to having a little bit of pressure on and having the corset on and wearing the corset. Also, when you first start, wear it for about an hour a day. Build up to it. This is something way different. Your body is gonna have to get used to it. You don't want to puncture anything. You don't want to hurt a rib. You don't want to puncture any organs. You don't want to dive in head first, pretty much is what I'm saying. So take your time with it and get used to it gradually. Also, get tighter as it's more comfortable. I still don't go OD tight where I can't breathe or where I can't eat or where it's uncomfortable. I make it tight to the point where I can feel that it's holding me in and I can feel the compression, but it doesn't hurt at all. The idea of this is to not feel pain. Yes, there is always going to be a little bit of discomfort because it's something foreign and something different. You're going to have to get used to it, but you don't want to feel any pain. I wear my corset now about 5 days a week, and I wear it for like 5 or 6 hours a day. So I'll wake up and I'll put it on, and then I'll just go about my day. I'll take Noel to school, bring him back, do what I have to do in the house. film for you guys, like do my regular daily stuff, and then in the evening, like around dinner time, I'm usually like, oh, I've had it on for a long time, let me take it off. I've gotten used to the corset. I feel comfortable in it. Now, the next point that I wanted to make, and this is going to be my final little topic, is the benefits I feel of corset training. Like I said, I've gotten used to it. I feel super comfortable with my corset on, and I like wearing it. It's gotten to the point where I actually enjoy wearing it because, well, it's two main reasons. Number one is just portion control. When I have my corset on, I feel like I don't overeat. My problem is I overeat out of boredom because I am home all day and there's absolutely nothing to do, and sometimes I'm just like, oh, I'm bored, let me go eat. So when I have my corset on during the day, I don't overeat. I put like a normal people portion in my plate and I eat like a normal person, and I feel full faster. So I love my corset for that. Then the second thing that I really like is the posture aspect of wearing a corset. It helps me maintain a better posture. I feel like I'm standing up and I'm sitting up taller. I keep my head higher. All that great stuff that you're supposed to just do automatically, and like almost none of us do it, unfortunately, which we should. But all that stuff, I feel like the corset helps a lot, because you can't exactly sit slouched over in a corset. It's just not gonna happen, guys. So you have no choice but to maintain a good posture. And I feel like it helps me even after I take my corset off, because I find myself sitting up straighter and keeping my back more in alignment just during normal times when I don't have the corset on. So those are the two main benefits that I feel like I really enjoy wearing my corset because of that. And like I said, I've gotten used to it. It's not uncomfortable for me anymore. I believe that is all of the information and all of the questions you guys have been asking me. So I think I've told you everything. If you still have any other questions, please let me know down below on Instagram, on Tumblr. You can ask me questions anywhere, and I will try to help you guys and answer anything that I haven't answered already. But I hope I covered everything that you needed to know in this video. I will leave you guys with one last little look at my corset. That's what it looks like in proportion to my hips and everything. You guys can really see the shape and how I'm cinched in right there. I feel like a ballerina on my tippy toes. So that is me with my corset on. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video and that it was informative. Check back either, I'll try to get it up for you guys tomorrow, but either tomorrow or Sunday, check back for just a quick little Valentine's Day lookbook video that I have coming out for you guys. And thank you guys for watching this video. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments down below, if it was informative. If you have any more questions and anything else that you guys would like me to make a video on, just please let me know and I will get to that. I love you guys so much, and I will see you really soon. Bye.